Hello everyone, welcome back to Agriculture Insight. Did you know that the US harvests and imports tiny golden seeds to produce an astonishing 728 million pounds of mustard every year? That's right, whether it's spread on burgers, slathered on hot dogs, or drizzled over barbecue, mustard stands as a true flavor powerhouse in American cuisine. The journey of mustard begins in vast fields, where tiny seeds are harvested through a seamless blend of cutting-edge machinery and time-honored expertise. Once collected, these tiny golden seeds are meticulously cleaned and stored to preserve their quality, then moved to processing plants, where they are expertly transformed into the bold, tangy condiment that millions of Americans enjoy every day. Today, join us on the fascinating journey of mustard and uncover what makes it so special. Let's get started. Before we dive into how these golden seeds become rich, flavorful mustard, let's take a moment to appreciate the breathtaking beauty of the harvest and some surprising facts about mustard in the US. Although the United States is one of the world's top producers and consumers of mustard, it remains heavily reliant on Canada, importing a staggering 80 to 90% of the mustard used in its food processing industry. As autumn arrives, the golden fields come alive with the steady rhythm of massive combine harvesters, the steel beasts of modern agriculture, marking the start of the harvest season. These powerful machines roll steadily across the land, their sharp cutting blades slicing deep into the brittle mustard stalks. Row after row, the plants collapse and are swiftly drawn into the harvester's processing system. With the ability to process up to 20 acres of mustard per hour, a single combine can yield approximately 30,000 pounds of seeds, making the harvest both swift and highly efficient. As the stalks are drawn in, they pass through the threshing chamber, where powerful rotating mechanisms work at full capacity. Here, the relentless force of impact and friction separates the tiny mustard seeds from their protective outer husks. Freed from their shells, the seeds drop down into the sieving system below. Meanwhile, the crushed stalks are expelled from the rear of the machine, spreading evenly across the field. This natural mulch helps retain soil moisture and enrich the land, preparing it for the next growing season. The sorting system operates with high precision. Subtle vibrations help remove impurities, husk fragments, and dust, ensuring that only the plumpest, most lustrous mustard seeds remain. A modern combine harvester can hold up to 18,500 pounds of mustard seeds before needing to unload. Once the storage bin reaches its maximum capacity, sensors trigger the release mechanism. A long discharge pipe extends steadily, like the arm of a giant machine, aiming directly at a waiting truck parked at the edge of the field. Instantly, a steady stream of mustard seeds pours down, creating a distinct rustling sound as the tiny seeds collide with one another. The pile in the truck bed rises rapidly, releasing the rich, earthy aroma of fully ripened mustard. As the harvest process wraps up, the combine harvesters quietly move on to another section of the field, continuing their work. Meanwhile, the fully loaded trucks roll away from the farm, beginning their journey to processing plants. Before mustard seeds can be turned into a flavorful spice, they go through a thorough cleaning and screening process. At plants, the seeds are transported on conveyor belts, moving upward into a feed hopper connected to a vibrating separator. This ensures a steady flow before the sorting process begins. As the seeds pass through the vibrating separator, larger impurities like straw, small twigs, and stones are removed by a primary screening system. Next, they enter a multi-tiered sieving machine, where different mesh screens filter out undersized or broken seeds, keeping only those that meet quality standards. Once sorted by size, the seeds move through a gravity separator, where lighter impurities and hollow seeds are removed using powerful air currents. After this meticulous screening process, only the finest mustard seeds, uniform in size and purity, remain. These tiny golden gems glisten like precious treasures, ready for the next stage of processing, where they'll be transformed into premium mustard, rich in flavor and tradition. Next, after being cleaned, the mustard seeds are transferred to an industrial grinder, where stainless steel blades or rollers crush them into a uniform mixture. Then, the finely ground mustard powder is moved to the mixing stage. At this point, the powder is placed into large mixing tanks, where water, vinegar, salt, and other spices are added according to a predetermined formula. The mixing speed is carefully adjusted to ensure all ingredients blend evenly, creating a smooth, consistent mixture with a distinctive flavor. Beyond that, premium mustard undergoes a legendary crafting process, perfected over centuries of tradition and expertise. Once cleaned, the mustard seeds are combined with water and channeled through a long pipe, eventually reaching the stone mill, a vital tool that shapes the mustard's superior quality. This age-old method relies on slow, cold grinding, where two heavy rotating stones gently break down the seeds without producing excess heat, preserving the myrosinase enzyme that gives mustard its signature sharpness. As the grinding concludes, the mixture transforms into a smooth, pale yellow paste, still speckled with fragments of seeds and husks that enhance its authentic texture and robust character. Next comes the mixing stage, the golden key to defining the final flavor of the mustard. The freshly ground mustard mixture is blended with water, wine, vinegar, and various spices, with ratios adjusted according to each producer's unique recipe. Some types of mustard even include turmeric to enhance their rich golden color, making them more visually appealing and appetizing. Once mixed, the mustard blend undergoes a fermentation process to stabilize its flavor and texture. After fermentation, the mixture goes through a filtration and refinement process. It is passed through high-pressure filters or ultrafine mesh screens to remove unwanted residues. Some premium mustard varieties also go through a settling process to achieve a smoother consistency. Modern factories often use centrifugal filtration, which quickly separates the solids without compromising the mustard's signature flavor. Once the mustard reaches the perfect consistency, it is transferred to an automated packaging line. Precision pumps dispense the exact amount into bottles or jars, ensuring consistency across every batch. The containers are then sealed and labeled immediately, preserving freshness and protecting the product from air and bacteria. Finally, the bottled mustard undergoes rigorous quality control checks, where it is tested for texture, color, flavor, and pH balance. Only the products that meet strict standards are packed into boxes and shipped to supermarkets, restaurants, and kitchens worldwide, ready to become a staple condiment in countless meals. More than just a condiment, mustard is a bold, tangy symbol of American flavor. Whether drizzled over a sizzling hot dog or slathered on a juicy burger, its sharp bite is woven into the fabric of classic American eats. The love affair with mustard took off in 1904 when French's yellow mustard made its grand debut at the St. Louis World's Fair. Its bright, zesty kick captivated taste buds and secured its spot as America's favorite, now dominating half the U.S. mustard market. But mustard isn't just for food. It has its own National Mustard Day. Every August, Wisconsin transforms into a mustard lover's paradise, where thousands gather to taste, compete, and celebrate this golden, flavor-packed icon. From wild mustard-infused recipes to daring eating contests, it's a festival that proves one thing: mustard isn't just a topping, it's a tradition. And my dear friends, let's continue this magical journey, full of surprises and excitement, as we explore how American farmers produce millions of liters of goat and camel milk, unveiling a fascinating world waiting to be discovered. Goats are some of the most adaptable and charming animals you'll ever meet. Known for their curious personalities and playful nature, goats are often seen as the comedians of the animal world. They can climb steep cliffs, nibble on almost anything green, and even form close bonds with their caregivers. Currently, the U.S. boasts a goat population of approximately 2.6 million, primarily concentrated in Texas and California, states with vast pastures and favorable climates that allow goats to thrive. In the U.S., goats are more than just farm animals. They're the superstars of agriculture. Dairy breeds like Saanen, Nubian, and Alpine are highly productive, each yielding 2 to 5 liters of milk per day, which is used to create products like cheese, yogurt, and even luxurious soap. Meanwhile, meat breeds such as Boer and Kiko are known for their lightning-fast growth, reaching a weight of 80 to 120 pounds in just 6 to 9 months, producing lean, nutrient-rich meat. Like many animals, goats embark on their journey through life with a carefully managed birthing process. A mother goat typically carries her kids for about 5 months and gives birth to 1 to 3 babies at a time. During pregnancy, these queen goats are pampered like royalty, with a special diet and regular health checkups to ensure a smooth delivery. The kidding season primarily takes place in spring when the weather is warm and pastures are abundant. This is also the busiest time for farmers, who closely monitor the goats, ready to assist in delivering healthy baby goats. A successful birth not only brings joy but also marks the beginning of the herd's growth and development. Newborn goats are dried off and kept warm immediately after birth. During their first week, they rely solely on their mother's milk, which is rich in antibodies to boost their immune systems. By the time they are 2 to 3 weeks old, baby goats start nibbling on hay or grains, although milk remains their primary source of nutrition. At 2 to 3 months, the kids are weaned and separated from their mothers. This allows the mother goat to recover and focus on milk production, while the young goats begin to develop independence. This crucial step helps them build natural immunity and prepares them for life out on the pasture. Adult goats primarily eat fresh grass, hay, and grains, consuming about 3% of their body weight daily. Feeding goats has become a high-tech operation with the help of robots. Imagine a sleek and efficient robot gliding through the barn, delivering precisely measured portions of food to eager goats waiting in their cozy stalls. These smart machines know exactly how much each goat needs, ensuring that no one misses out on essential nutrients. The ever-curious goats often follow the robot with playful hops, as if it's their new best friend. Farmers love these robots too. They save time, reduce waste, and keep the herd healthy and happy. Truly, a win-win for everyone. In the U.S., goat farming typically combines free-range grazing with modern, well-equipped barns. These barns are designed with proper ventilation, soft bedding, and ample access to clean water and nutritious food. Some farms even utilize innovative methods, like raising goats under solar panel arrays. This approach not only helps keep the grass trimmed naturally, but also maximizes the use of space, blending sustainable agriculture with renewable energy. When young goats reach 6 to 8 weeks of age, they are finally introduced to the vast pastures. In the US, these sprawling grasslands are more than just a place for exercise. They're a buffet loaded with a variety of grasses and shrubs. Goats, being naturally picky eaters, use their lips to select the juiciest blades of grass, and even climb low branches to nibble on leaves. Who said grazing at ground level was the only fun option? Allowing goats to roam freely not only helps reduce their stress, but also boosts their immunity and enhances the quality of their milk and meat. To manage a large herd on expansive pastures, herding dogs are indispensable right-hand helpers for farmers. These four-legged staff members excel at guiding and gathering the goats, leading them from one area to another with ease and order. But herding isn't their only job. These dogs are also the goats' personal bodyguards, protecting them from predators like wolves and coyotes. Always on alert, they can detect threats from a distance and act swiftly to neutralize dangers, often before the farmer even notices. Truly, they're the unsung heroes of goat farming. In the US, harvesting goat milk is nothing short of a fascinating journey where modern technology transforms a daily chore into an awe-inspiring performance. The goats, like radiant stars, confidently step onto the rotating milking system. Each goat is guided into its own individual stall, separated by horizontal bars, giving the impression of a goat beauty pageant with a mix of humor and elegance. Once comfortably in position, the automated milking machine takes over. Two gentle suction cups are attached to the goat's udder, performing the task smoothly and efficiently, ensuring the goats experience no discomfort. Within minutes, streams of pristine white milk are collected and transported directly into large cooling tanks. Here, the milk is rapidly chilled to 2 to 4 degrees Celsius, creating a perfect safeguard against bacteria and preserving its fresh, pure quality. The journey doesn't stop there. The milk is then transported to state-of-the-art processing facilities. At the factory, it undergoes a series of rigorous and precise steps. First, it's pasteurized at high temperatures for a few seconds to eliminate bacteria while retaining its natural flavor. Next, it is filtered and homogenized, resulting in a smooth and consistent texture that meets the highest standards. Finally, every drop is carefully packaged into beautifully labeled bottles or cartons, ready to grace supermarket shelves across America. From lush green pastures to cutting-edge factories, the journey of goat milk is a seamless blend of nature and technology. Behind every bottle of milk lies a magical story where goats shine as masterful milk producers in the animal kingdom. At the same processing plant, goat milk begins its transformation into exquisite cheese through an artful and meticulous process. First, the milk is gently heated to around 30 degrees Celsius, a warm-up stage to wake up rennet, the magical enzyme that turns liquid milk into soft curds. Once the milk solidifies, skilled hands, or sometimes intelligent machines, carefully cut the curds into smaller pieces, allowing the whey, the excess liquid in the milk, to separate more easily. But that's just the beginning. The curds are then pressed tightly to remove as much whey as possible, creating the dense texture that defines great cheese. After pressing, the curds are placed into molds to take shape, each piece beginning to resemble a small work of art. Once shaped, the cheese enters the most critical phase, aging. Over 2 to 6 weeks, the cheese is stored in a perfectly controlled environment with just the right temperature and humidity, a luxurious spa retreat where its flavors mature to their peak. During this time, the magic happens. The cheese develops a rich, creamy, and irresistibly savory profile that delights the palate. After achieving the ideal flavor, texture, and consistency, the cheese is carefully cleaned and packaged in attractive, well-labeled wraps. These delightful morsels are then ready to grace supermarket shelves, bringing joy to food lovers everywhere, from gourmet enthusiasts to dedicated cheese fanatics. From the fresh milk flowing from a goat's udder to the delicious cheese on your table, this journey is a symphony of science, art, and patience. Goat cheese isn't just food, it's a testament to human creativity. And if cheese could talk, it would proudly declare, "I am a true masterpiece." Alongside milk and cheese, goat meat is a standout product in American agriculture. The U.S. produces approximately 6,000 tons of goat meat annually, meeting domestic demand and contributing to exports. With its unique flavor, tender texture, and high nutritional value yet low-fat content, goat meat is a health-conscious choice. Whether grilled to perfection, simmered into a rich stew, or spiced up in a bold curry, goat meat always retains its natural, unforgettable taste, earning its place as the star of any feast.